On our attention to Insecticides India, that stock has been buzzing off late. Rajesh Aggarwal, the CMD of the company, now joins us. Afternoon, Mr. Aggarwal. The entire agricultural space has got a boost yesterday. The cabinet has approved FDI in seeds, plantation, horticulture. How do you expect the industry per se and any indirect benefit you see on account of this move for your company?
Yeah, definitely there can be a opportunity for a direct investment in a company. So I also look for if there is something like some good opportunity wherein somebody is interested to invest a minor share in the beginning. So we can think about that actually.
How much are you willing to give up by way of a stake? You spoke about that you all are open.
Yeah, we are interested in a minor stake actually because I see Insecticide India is doing very well actually in the next few years because we are coming up with the 2 new plants actually and with our collaboration in brands. So I have very high expectations about the performance of the company. We are seeing a growth of about 40% plus. So at this moment I don't want to dilute majorly, but yes, we can go for a minor dilution.
Right. Mr. Aggarwal, just to give some perspective, what is the FII limit for Insecticides India in particular? Would you know that?
I'm not very sure about the FII limit in insecticide, but I hear that there have been certain acquisitions wherein some companies have gone for 51% stake.
Okay, so just coming back to the entire 100% which is allowed in a range of agricultural departments such as horticulture, etc. How do you think that would benefit you?
Yeah, that would be benefiting indirectly because it will lead to the growth in the agrochemical sector in totality because when the new generation farming will start in all these areas, particularly the horticulture, because for vegetables and fruits, they are the crops which consume maximum of agrochemicals actually. Okay. And when it will start in a modern way, that means that the growth, the demand for agrochemicals is going to increase many folds, and not only in these farms which will be owned by these people, but other people also will get more aware, and I see a spur in demand, particularly in this segment.
Right, Mr. Aggarwal, you know, if you are open for a stake sale, even if it's a minority one, can we read that as that you are in need of funds and fundraising is something Insecticides India needs?
We are not planning something immediately. Because yes, we have come up with the 2 expansions and it has happened through by the internal accruals and we have not gone for any loans actually for this project. There is a small minor loan of about 3 crores odd, which is again a short term.
Right. So, Rajesh, would you need funds for R&D or what would your fund requirement in the future be for?
It will be more for working capital, number 1, and number 2, in Dahej we have established a capacity of 10,000 tons. If we are going for further tie-ups and we wish to increase the capacity, then we'll need funds.
Right, Rajesh, just tell us about this Dahej plant. If I'm not mistaken, you started commercial operations, I think a few days back, if I'm not mistaken. What is the capacity running at currently?
Yeah, that is true actually. We have just started the operations of pesticide formulations in Dahej just yesterday actually. Okay. I was wanting to start before but could not, so we did it yesterday. And we are planning that we should be able to run the plant at about 60% plus capacity during this year because this will be the first year for operation and we have just started the formulation activity. The technical is sometimes expected to start around June. So I believe that we should get a good turnover from this plant. About 150 crores should be the contribution from this plant in the first year of operation.
Okay, quick word on Monosil. You acquired it some time back. How is that doing?
That is doing very well actually. We have already booked about 1 million liters from our customers, which we had never expected actually. The target was the annual target and we are able to book this quantity in just 20 days.
Okay, could you tell us how much you paid for it? Because the last time you didn't disclose it.
I still need some time, ma'am, for this.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Mr. Aggarwal. That's the word on Insecticides India. The entire agricultural space should benefit on that move. Stock is up about 6.5%.